Hello, we're McHenry and Baz wishing you a Merry Christmas here on this nice cold winter in Western New York. We have a song called Sailing Past that we wrote we'd like to play for you. Yeah, the lyrics were written by Dan Kiley. Goes something like this. This place always lifts my spirits. My eyes shine when I draw near it. Perhaps it's how the barkeep greets me. More likely still, the friends who meet me. That's why I come here often, to talk and drink and laugh. That's why my heart, it softens, sailing past. When I'm away, my heart grows harder. Could be I'm just a cold self-starter, or what I yearn for seems so distant. While what I want this instant. So I recall the harbor view when my mind turns to tried and true, for which I plan to set sail soon, hoisting anchor at full moon. Because I've grown to love them, the voices raised in song, I try to rise above them, each sad so long. The foghorn's lost lovelorn call makes me doubt that I've left it all, saying summer won't yield to fall. If we could just build a magic wall. Well, there's a harbor where my boat docks, where mail is thrown away and time stops. And I can smell the fresh fish frying, and I can hear fishermen lying. That's why I'll come back always, to talk and drink and laugh. That's where I'll spend my last days, in search of you. That's why I come here often, to talk and drink and laugh. That's why my heart, it softens as you sail past. Sailing Past. And not to be forgotten this year is some of the Christmas classics that we like to do, we've always loved. And here's one. And Chazzy, what do we got?
For this song, we're going to be doing Winter Wonderland. Everybody's favorite. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, the snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job while you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job while you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Thank you.
And this next song is also a song by McHenry and Baz. It's called Snowflakes. The snowflakes falling on the city streets tonight, glistening softly in the halo of the light. The haze of the moon through the trees is quite a sight. My lady and a bottle of wine got me feeling just fine. The calm of the midnight air so crisp and clear, the rush of a car passing by is all that I hear. The craziness of another day fades away. Images of pleasant memories come my way. The snowflakes falling on the city streets tonight, glistening softly in the halo of the light. The haze of the moon through the trees is quite a sight. Yes, it is. My lady and a bottle of wine got me feeling all right. All right. All night. Thank you. Snowflakes. And we always like to do this tune. I always, personally, like to always hear it and never really thought of doing it. But if I were to do any Christmas song, this would be it. So, good, bad, or indifferent. I hope my guitar was turned up because I just now realized that the volume was down. The Christmas song. It's 50 years old, written by Mel Torme, done by a lot of great artists, and now by McHenry and Baz. Yeah. Isn't that special? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child's gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the final song we have for you today is an old tune by Paul Stokey from Peter, Paul, and Mary. It's not a much played tune, but it's a Very moving Christmas song about a young boy and an old lady who find happiness at Christmas. And it came to pass on a Christmas evening, all the doors were shuttered tight. Outside standing, lonely boy child, cold and shivering in the night. And on that street, every window, save but one, was gleaming bright. And to that window walked the boy child, peeking in soft candlelight. Through other windows he had looked at turkeys, ducks and geese, and cherry pies, but through this window saw a gray-haired lady, table bare and tears in her eyes. And to his overcoat reached the boy child, knowing well there was little there. Took from his pockets his own Christmas dinner, a bit of cheese, some bread to share. His outstretched hands held the food and they trembled as the door opened wide. Said he, would you share with me Christmas dinner? Gently said she, come inside. The gray-haired lady brought forth to the table glasses two and her last drop of wine. Said she, here's a toast to everyone's Christmas, and especially yours and mine. It came to pass on that Christmas evening, while all the doors were shuttered tight, that in that town the happiest Christmas was shared by candlelight. Thank you.
And to all, we'd like to wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Holidays in general. From McHenry and Baz, wishing you the best.
See you around.